What's up, everybody? We're back again. The weekend is over. The new week's begun. It's episode 63 of the Dadbod Golf Pod. Happy Monday. Proud members of the Believe Podcast Network, the number one podcast for professionals. Let's get this week started, fellas. How's it going?
Holy cow, I got my wedding haircut.
Ooh, edged up.
Oh, 5-6 days away, 5 days away, I guess, depending on how you count your days.
Pull your hat off.
Big
Let's see
day.
it. Where are we? Where are we on the haircut?
Just a little something fresh for the pics, you know?
Look,
Yes.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
We got
it cleaned up on the side. Look at it. It's not shaggy on the side.
That's a three guard on the side right there.
Huh?
I'm not mistaken.
She told me that after the wedding, I can get it cut however I want, so look out.
Oh, what are we going to
Look
do?
out.
Oh.
You won't see anything over here.
Nate, I
love
want a
it.
mullet. I want a mullet. You got to have a mullet. You could do
I'm
it.
in.
You could do
I'm
it.
in. Yeah.
You could do it. Good deal, guys. It was a action-packed weekend. We had a lot of golf, had a little boxing match, had some little social media scuffles. It was fun. Anything interesting happen your way? Ben did not play golf again, which sucks.
Oh, man.
From what I understand.
Yeah. The thing is my wife's going to hate me this week because I've already got one day lined up. And since I know Nate is going to be too busy to play, Kyle, I imagine you and I probably need to play this week as well.
Yes.
And then I've already got next Sunday lined up. So I'll go from 0 to 3 times this week.
Let's go.
So I'm sure she's going to be super happy. And I told you just a minute ago, I've already charged my Arcos charger right there to put on my belt. I've got all my clubs
Screwed in.
got them screwed in, got them labeled
paired
correctly, got them paired up.
Love
There's
it.
nothing stopping me now.
Nothing stopping. You just got to get you a couple rounds in. It'll start giving you those smart yardages. We'll talk about
Yes.
that a little bit later in the show. For sure. But that is exciting. Arcos is a lot of fun to play with.
Yes.
Speaking of playing with guys,
Yeah.
Betonline. You got to check
King
out.
of transitions.
You got to check
Speaking of playing with.
Speaking of playing with, you want to play with some free money? Go to betonline.ag, use coupon code BLEAV. They have a 50% welcome bonus. You give them $100, they give you 50 back, free to play with. Let's talk about playing with. You can bet on basketball, baseball, football, golf. This weekend, we're going to go over our picks that were absolute trash all weekend. You got casino games.
Nate, what was the over under on how many times he said play with when we were coming into this?
4.5.
Okay.
I'm way over. Always pound the over. Don't wait to take advantage of this coupon code, guys. Bet Online is the fastest and easiest way to bet all your favorite sports. Bet Online, where the game starts. Fellas, fellas. We had a big boxing match this weekend.
Yes,
big boxing match this weekend. We had Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I think it's match like number 100.
It's their third one, though.
Is it?
Third time they fought, yeah.
Yeah, it's the third time they fought.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of celebrities in attendance.
Oh, boy.
A lot of celebrities in attendance. And it just so happened that I think Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau were there. Which is interesting.
Really?
On a little PR
were they together?
Tour. They were not together. And again, I'm not 1,000% sure that Bryson was there. He posted some videos from there, but I do know Brooks was there. And he got cornered up by a reporter. I think it's from the Bleacher Report. And they asked him, they said, if you could have, or basically having fun, blah, 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 blah. If you could have a boxing match with one PGA professional, who would it be? And he kind of had a little wry grin on his face, and he said, "You already know who that would be."
Hideki Matsuyama.
Hideki Matsuyama. No, you already know who that. You already know the answer to that. Is basically what he said.
It would have been fantastic. Tony Finau was there. It would have been fantastic if Tony Finau stuck his head in the frame and said, "It better be me because I want some.
Come get some." Yeah. Of course, Brooks being cool as as cool as can be.
The other side of the pillow.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow. Exactly. He basically called out Bryson, which obviously is a little bit of marketing, I assume, for the match. But Bryson takes that interview, posts it on his story and says, anytime, anywhere. November 26th can't come fast enough. Boys,
So,
what do we think? What do we think?
I think a new format for the Bryson versus Koepka match is that if a guy wins the hole, if it's tied, whatever, if a guy wins the hole, he gets to smoke the other dude with a glove on.
I love it.
And then just see we'll see where we're at after 12 holes. Bryson wins the first 3 and just pummels Brooks.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
What if they
actually had a sanctioned boxing match? How do you think that would turn out between Brooks and Bryson?
I think Brooks
Koepka would be sniffing. I think Brooks would be sniffing canvas within 1.5 rounds.
Are you kidding me?
I take the under
Bryson.
I'll take the under on 1.5 rounds.
He went to SMU, man.
Dude, have you seen what he looks like at
That's a private school. He's a private school kid. Come on.
What does that even mean?
School kids
He went
dirty.
to Florida State. Brooks did.
What about homeschool kids, Nate? How do they fight?
Oh, you don't even want to know. We wrestle in the backyard for PE.
Homeschool guys will stab you just as soon as they look at you. You don't watch
it. Well, we're country boys strong because we've been milking cows all morning. The homeschoolers that I know.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Have you seen Bryson DeChambeau?
Yeah.
Like, Kyle Berkshire will be in his corner with a little bucket and the little,
Oh, here we go with it.
Doing the Rocky thing.
Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Dude, you're gonna hit him with the left and then hit him with the right, and then he's gonna go down. And Kyle Rush will be in the corner too, squirting his mouth with water.
I'll just be clapping like crazy.
Dude,
you seen Bryson? He does that. Pummeled. He does the speed training thing where it's literally like he's got to wait, and he's just like whack, 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 just speed training like one shot, one.
Yeah, he comes across as a guy with a glass jaw, man. I think he takes one lick and he's done.
Glass jaw. Brooks is literally made of glass.
Yes. Anybody who takes 30 minutes to get out of the bed in the morning may not do well.
Only thing Brooks is going to be in trouble
for body in golf.
Only thing Brooks would be in trouble for is if Bryson took body shots like below the waist. That's it, because his knees can't hold up and neither can his ankles. That's the only way.
What if it was UFC? What if it was UFC instead of a boxing match? What if it was Brooks and Bryson UFC?
Even better. Bryson would have like some kind of mathematical equation on how to get the angle on his knee and legs and arms and tie him up in a knot. It'd be over before the bell.
Yeah, honestly, I'd give the advantage to Bryson. If it were UFC, as soon as they got locked up with one another, I think that Bryson would take it then.
What is it about boxing that all of a sudden makes it Brooks's advantage? I mean,
he can't grab him. He can't get a hold of him. Like, I think Bryson's strong enough. He gets a hold of him, like grabs him where he can't go anywhere. I think he's fine, but he's not gonna be able to do that in boxing. And as I said, I don't think Bryson doesn't come across as a guy that can take a lick.
I don't know, Nobody licks in boxing. That's weird.
Yeah.
Don't you think him and Berkshire just sit in the chat in the?
I think they just sit there and punch each other.
Hit it hard. Just like, yeah. Come on.
That'd be me. I would actually rather.
I think I'd rather watch a boxing match between the two than I would rather watch a 12-hole golf match.
Yes,
I think so.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about the whole 12-hole thing. But
$100 pay-per-view. I'm not even blinking twice about spending $100 to watch Bryson and Brooks.
We're going to try to get a coupon code first. We're going to try to get a coupon code, possibly sponsorship, and then. If not, we will drop 100 and we will watch that in a heartbeat. No doubt.
No.
You know what else we're going to do in a heartbeat? We'll go to Swannies.co and save money. Swannies.co, use coupon code DadBodGolfPod -25. Take 25% off your next order faster than you can blink an eye. Polos, hats, joggers. Hey, I'm getting me some joggers on the way.
Oh,
joggers on the way. Pullovers.
You keep saying swaps, that on the pants. I really I'm ready for you to get them. Hoodies.
Anything you want, they got it, and we can save big, guys. 25% off. That's not free shipping. That's not just negate the tax. That is big time savings. As many times as you want to use it in the sale category, wherever you want to use it, as many times as you want to use it. Dadbod Golf Pod -25. Take 25% off your next order. Swannies.co. Let's go.
We got to do a better job at having our coupon code to be always stroking at some point.
We got to get that in there.
We got to get that
Yeah.
one somewhere. One of our new sponsors has got to take a hold of that.
Got to be careful there. Really,
That's
just got to
exact- that's
navigate
it.
that one really carefully.
Yeah. Those two S's in the middle get kind of tricky. Those always stroking the double back-to-back S, that gets a little tricky sometimes. And then the G versus ING versus IN kind of got to work through that too. But yeah,
I just want to clarify before we move on that Brooks Koepka would lose in a way that may be dangerous to his body to Bryson DeChambeau in a boxing match. I just want to leave it at that. I'm talking Rocky.
I completely disagree, and I've been
ground.
so hot with my
Trauma.
picks over this weekend. I feel very confident in my pick.
Oh, let's just transition right into that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we gave our first little spin at some betting advice on a PGA event, the Shriners Children's
I hope to God
Hospital
you guys
for
didn't listen
Children
to what we said.
order. Yeah. Open. We gave some picks out for that, and we're going to review them right now because none of them are really that good. None of them are really that good at all.
Oh my gosh.
Ben and I both had a pick get scratched right from the get-go. So Kevin Nod went ahead and took an early weekend before he even got started. So that took us from 3 picks down to 2. I'll talk about my picks first. Kevin Kisner. Cut.
It gets better. No.
It's okay.
We'll get there.
We'll get to you, Ben. Yeah,
we'll get to you, Ben.
There'll be
Don't
plenty
worry.
of horrible things to say about.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin Kisner cut.
Yep.
2 under.
Not that close. Close enough. 3 shots off the cut.
Yeah, not very good. That is not good golf. Russell Henley was my other pick. I felt like this is Russell Henley's season. Did not have a bad showing. Top 25. 14 under, never really challenged that much, never really had a chance. So my 2 picks were poo-poo. They were not good at all. So
and
going,
not
really
like
going for
Masters bathroom.
No, like truck stop.
Oh, worse. Mine are worse than truck stop. Well,
emergency poo-poo.
Like
So,
Talladega.
Yeah.
Mine's
porta
Talladega.
potty.
Mine's Talladega porta potty pick. That's what mine is.
All right, Ben, what's yours? How'd yours finish?
Awesome, because they got to spend the entire weekend at home with their families.
Wait,
Every one of them did. Kevin Na, of course, because Kyle and I mentioned that. And technically, Kyle, we get away with that one because that doesn't technically count as a WD because he actually pulled out before the tournament began. So we just basically picked a non-player.
We did.
That's what we did.
We picked Tiger.
and
We
then-
should have picked Tiger Woods.
We would have done just as well picking Tiger Woods. And then Pat
Pat
Perez
Perez,
also
WD.
WD'd.
Yep.
And then Ricky got cut.
Ricky. Oh,
surprised to
gosh.
no one.
Guys, Ricky, what do we do? What is he gonna do?
Man,
Like,
Ricky is now playing with a 3D putter that Cobra put together for him. Like one of those
Like a
3D
printed-
printers, like
Oh,
those
boy.
3D printed putters. So it's lighter than your average putter, than most tour player. They also use the same technology, which I'm surprised that they admitted that they did this, as the SICK putters, like the one that Bryson uses.
Yeah.
With the and they even call it the SICK design, where it starts at 4 degrees and goes down to 1 the further down it goes. So it's supposed to create topspin. So they're like, yeah, we printed him a 3D putter and we gave it to him, and we even used the SICK design. And I was like, I don't know that you can do that without permission, maybe. And then now,
I don't think you're supposed to say that.
Now that you publicly admitted it, I don't know what, but
It's a nice
apparently
copyright.
it didn't
conversation.
work. Like none of that worked. So, he's
Played good though. He shot 5 under, he shot 5 under on.
he shot 5. Yeah,
on Friday, but it was he was 1 over
on Thursday. So if you could have put, the cut was 5 under. So I mean, if you shoot 2 or 3 under, you make it to the weekend.
It was too little, too late.
Just struggling, man. He's just struggling right now.
And that
nobody
lets you
likes
know
that.
when you hear about stuff like that, where he's now put a 3D printed putter in the bag and is the first to do that.
It's a Hail Mary.
And I mean, he's gone away from, and the thing is, he went away from his Cameron that he used for years because he signed with, like, he's with Cobra. And I guess Cobra wrangled him into making sure. I've never heard of anybody using a Cobra putter, but that's what he was using.
They had putters.
I didn't know they had putters either. And so apparently that's what he's been using. And it's like, bro, you gotta cut ties with him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I understand you like the irons and He's often said he's not huge fans of the woods, but he does love the irons. But I mean, you've now gone to 3D printed putters.
I think we need to start having the conversation. Is Ricky Fowler the most liked worst player on tour right now? Who is the most popular, no chance to make a cut guy right now?
No, because I
love Ricky. I love him.
Love him. Pull for
I'll take love Ricky to death.
All the rest of the players
forever.
love him, but he is struggling on the greens. And I mean, this is a guy that when he was younger, hard to believe you say when he's younger because he's still a young guy. When he was younger, like they wanted him on the Ryder Cup team because of his putting, and now he's putting with a 3D printed putter, guys.
Yeah, it's a long fall from grace.
A buddy of mine made a point, and I would be curious to go back and track this. When did
He transitioned to the TaylorMade golf ball because I think he played a Pro V forever, and he transitioned to that putting line golf ball thing, the TaylorMade that's got, I use TaylorMades. I like them, but an equipment switch like that, just, I wonder, I would love to see when that transition made and his success
I
after
want to say it
his
was
ball.
4 or 5 years ago. That's what I want to say.
So
because he immediately, he was like right with the first one to come out and start endorsing it.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't mean, I don't think balls are the most, like, I don't think it's a huge deal, but it could be that little bitty thing, that little bitty piece that, has changed things for him. I don't know, but we're pulling for him.
But you would change back pretty quick if you if you have 6 months of like, man, something's off. Let me try a pro.
Yeah. That money.
Hopefully you're getting something because you're not making any checks.
Well, he's complained about the woods that Cobra has for him, which Bryson uses the Cobra woods, but now Bryson, with all the specs he put in his, let's just not even go down that road of them using the same club. But if that's another thing that a buddy of mine mentioned, Kyle, is he said, listen, he's got the TaylorMade ball. If he hates the woods, why didn't he do it? You can do mixed bags now. Like you go to Cobra and you're like, look, bro, I'm not hitting these woods very good. So I'm going to go to TaylorMade because he's already got TaylorMade in hand with the ball.
I don't know. Played good with he's won with Cobra before. So it's just there's something else. There's something else there that is just
between the ears.
He's in a funk.
Yeah, he's gone to those because he went to copper irons for a little bit, and now he's with the black irons that he plays with, and he's got the mixed bag of blades / cavity bag. He's got the gradual blades. I mean the gradual blades now that's mixed. So he's trying everything, and maybe that's part of the problem too. Maybe he needs to quit trying. Maybe he just needs to find something and stick with it.
Yeah,
I think we are quick to blame a player's woes on equipment because we just hold them in such high regard that they're incapable of playing bad on them by themselves, and it has to be the ball or the club situation. Yeah, guys switch clubs.
It can't be them. It's got to be something. Yeah.
But also, guys stay with the same clubs for 10 years and then all of a sudden start to suck. Like Smiley Kaufman. I don't think he changed equipment. He just started sucking.
Yeah.
Like Ben's picks. So
yeah. Oh, there is no doubt. I took a big L this weekend because then you got Nate. You mentioned that, and you got the John Rahms of the world that went from TaylorMade to Callaway overnight and never
got
saw
better.
He got better.
No, he's still the number one player in the world, except when he plays Scotty Scheffler. What's up, Scotty?
Chef.
So it was if you took my picks and you gambled on those this weekend, I apologize.
Hopefully you got some action from WD.
Oh my god!
Looks like you're bringing looks like you're bringing peanut butter and jelly to work tomorrow because you're not going to be able to afford to eat the cafe with everybody else.
Man, unbelievable.
Hit them with your picks. Hit them.
Okay, with your picks. So Mr. Harris English hanging out with a family shirt tucked in, cut. I think he was 2 under.
Yikes.
Patrick Reed, who I'm not really mad. This is kind of a win-win for me because if he does well, I look good. And if he does horrible, good. It's Patrick Reed. He sucks. Nobody likes you. +4. What a joke. But then coming in to the man, the myth, the legend, somebody who really means the world to me, I kind of look up to in a lot of different ways. Tyler Gooch, T11, 1 spot away from a top 10 little value pick.
Yep.
Bring on the Nate Pass special. I know you guys will be listening for it every single week. I will not let you down. Tyler Gooch. Gooching it around the course.
Gooched it around.
4 rounds, 4 pretty good goochers.
I said after his first round, he was one shot off the lead. I texted the group and I said, please win. Please win.
At that point, I was pulling for him. I got one guy that didn't show. The other guys play, or other two are playing terrible. So as soon as you sent that text, I was like, "Yep, I'm all in the gooch now."
Yeah.
Wow. What would be the best
sentence
playoff scenario this week? Would have been Sung J M and Tyler Gooch heading to the team.
Yes.
And for birdie, Gooch has got a 7-footer to match him. Gooch and M going again.
I love it.
Going again. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, those picks were terrible. Maybe we need to look at some props like top 10s or top 15s or something.
Yeah.
Instead of just going for winners because it's such a crapshoot. Holy cow.
But also, Brooks Koepka almost came in last. Abraham Answer missed the cut by a mile.
Yeah,
who else
shot 2 over today.
Scheffler didn't make the cut.
Scheffler didn't make the cut. All the guys that we were talking about there at the top of the
dude last name Shank almost won. His last name was Shank, and he almost won.
Yes.
Yeah, he was probably plus 12,000.
Yeah, you could have
retired.
retired.
One of my other picks I was going to take would have been Charlie Hoffman, who actually made the cut, but he shot 2 over today, so that would have been highly disappointing.
Sabatini was
Sabatini
T3.
Holy cow.
I mean, Matthew Wolff, that would have been a bad pick.
No.
Yeah, he had it. Sabatini had it going today for a little bit, and then all of a sudden he cooled off rather quickly. But he made some clutch putts. He
had it at 10 under at one point for today, just today's round, if I'm not mistaken.
And he made a birdie. He made a birdie on a par 5 after he had duffed his bunker shot and left it a good 25 feet short and just drained it for birdie after he was over there.
He shot 28 on the front. 28 on the front and even on the back.
Yeah, then he cooled off really quickly.
Yeah. That would have been awful.
That's called not eating a hot dog at the turn.
That's exactly what that is.
Yep.
You know what else it could have been? It could have been that he did not have a Sweet Rolls putter grip and the putter just cooled off on the back nine.
On the back nine. Yeah.
Because with sweetrollsgolf.com,
you can use coupon code DADBOD20 and take 20% off your order and get the baddest putter grip that has ever seen the light of day. They're beautiful. They feel good. They look good. They roll good. They have this a guaranteed 2 to 3 shots it could take off your game, or
you suck
if it doesn't.
Guarantee that it could take shots off your game.
Or you suck.
That's the wording we've been trying to find.
70% of the time it takes 2 to 3 shots off every time. So
every time.
So check them out, sweetrollsgolf.com. It's the soft J. Sweetrollsgolf.com. Check them out. They're awesome. We love them. You should love them too.
Thank you, Kyle.
You should love them too.
These ad reads have become a favorite part of the show. Whenever I see Kyle kind of gear up for a transition, I said, "Here we go."
Listen, here's the funny part. We get the
advertisement.
Because I'm kind of in the business a little bit. We get these things all the time, and I am fascinated by the way Kyle does them. I love it. I friggin' love it.
I try to find the weirdest word to go to the segue with.
I know. I love it. Time. I think it's great. So
that's
speaking of poop.
Let's talk about our picks.
Betonline.ag.
Yep, exactly. It actually fits in that scenario. One of the last things we want to talk about is there was a Champions Tour event, and Phil Mickelson won it. Go figure. Phil Mickelson has now started in 4 Champions Tour events, and he's won 3.
He's won 3. Yeah,
as a solid, dominant.
Scoring average 67.2.
Get some. Get some of that.
And that is get this, guys. That's 12 rounds of golf, 58 under in 12 rounds of golf.
Doing it to him.
That's 12 rounds of golf, 58 under.
Golly. That
like, it's not like they show up and they're like, who's playing for second?
Why would Phil ever go play anything else? Play the majors that you still have. Like your auto qualifies,
or auto bids, or whatever.
All of them. Yeah. Since you just won a major.
Yeah. He just won a major. Play all those. And then literally Go try to win every damn Champions Tour event out there. Just
set the
sweep
record.
field.
Like,
Yes.
go ahead and
Try to win
get
all
the
of
record.
them.
You've been wanting records. I mean, he's already a Hall of Fame golfer. He's talked about wanting records. Here's your record right here. You're averaging right now 3 out of every 4 tournaments. You're winning 3 out of every 4 tournaments you play.
Crazy.
Keep going, bro. Like, go ahead.
88% win
Yeah.
percentage.
I mean,
not win, just win percentage.
There's your records. I promise you that they will put you in the Golf Hall of Fame again for the senior events, or Champions Tour events, and you will be the ultimate champion in the Champions Tour events.
Am I wrong? Don't they have 5 majors too?
They have 5, right?
I think so. They have a U.S., a British,
A senior.
I actually have no idea.
I have no idea.
If
They have
one, I wouldn't
they have
know.
a U.S. Open. They have a PGA Championship. They have a Open
British.
over there, and then they have the Regions Tradition, and I think there's one more. They have a Players. That's it, and they call it a major. So there's 5 majors on the Champions Tour. Like, go win 12.
Yes.
Go win 12 majors.
We need to go to the regions.
Yeah, we're going.
We need to watch Philly make it the regions. Yeah.
That will be Phil. Please come to Birmingham.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he will, because it's a major.
I mean, why not? Why not?
No, either.
Unless there's a big turn. Unless there's a big
Great coffee.
A big.
Now, I will say, will he fizzle? Because Freddie Couples started out the same way. He won his first 3 out of 4. He wasn't 58 under in his first 3 out of 4. Yeah. But he won. Freddie Couples won his first 3 out of 4. But now that was at 50. Phil started late in the season at 50, and he's already 51. Freddie got his like the very first year. He went out and shocked everybody, and he was in good health, and he'd been playing a little bit on the tour, and then jumped out there and just moved up 2 tee boxes, and all of a sudden it was a world of difference.
Being healthy is relative when you're talking about Freddie, because he's always had little nicks and tucks and little injuries.
Man. He can't get.
Phil is in the best. I would say Phil's in the best shape of his life.
Oh, he's not
Great
fat
job,
Phil
Kyle.
anymore.
Go ahead.
I knew what you wanted to say right there, and you didn't say it, and I'm so daggone proud of you.
Yep. Phil is
Do what you
probably.
want to say?
Yeah, Phil's in the best shape of his life right now at 51, drinking his healthy
Don't
coffee.
Put it in his brain.
Healthy. You just bugged me. It's gonna come.
It is gonna. Now he's gonna start twitching now.
That
What
was
are
so
you
mean.
doing? That was so mean to do.
That's like saying, "Hey, I just want you to let you par this when you shoot 79."
It's like when we walk in there, do not look at that mole on her face.
Oh, now I can't stop looking at it. Now I can't stop looking at it. But no,
you're right. Like Freddie he's had his back issue is never going to go away. So he doesn't even play like 2 weeks in a row now as it is. He always takes time off, and he plays the senior majors, but other than that, he's kind of helping out with whether he's baiting people for the Ryder Cup, or he's baiting people for the President's Cup, or he's trying to get people pumped up to be in this, or he's trying to get people to be pumped up to be in that. Then all of a sudden he becomes Coach Freddie. But now I think Phil's at that point. I say turn him loose, man. Turn him loose on the Champions Tour and let him take home all the hardware he possibly can.
I think we have. I mean, I
Go do it.
truly think we have done it.
I don't know how much he's going to listen.
I think he's loose.
Yeah.
Go play 3 rounds in great shape. Win once every other start or whatever it is. I mean, you can win
every other start, have
once a month,
top 10. I mean, just go absolutely destroy the
Bernard Longers.
You're right, Nate. Nate, that's the thing. Win once a month. Get your 12 wins a year. There's nobody else doing that. I can promise you.
Play 2 tournaments a month, 1 top 5, 1 win.
I mean, what a life.
Easy peasy. Yeah.
Not to mention, if he schedules himself to play in those tournaments, other players are going to love it because the prize money is going to go up. The sponsorship money is going to come in. You got a guy that's relevant on the PGA Tour.
Man.
The prize money is going to go
effect. He's going to have the Tiger effect. That's
I
awesome.
will say, I've been thinking about this since we say we're going to talk about it. We are getting to a point, and maybe this is just because I'm getting a little bit older, but we got Patrick Harrington, who I watched on the PGA Tour. Steve Stricker, KJ Choi, who won several times on the PGA Tour. I think
Ernie Els.
There was this huge gap where we had just these old Bernard
Routine.
Langers and
Go son.
Jay Haas's and these older guys. And now
Tom
we got
Lehman,
Furyk. Now we've got. I mean, Freddie came on a couple years ago, but I think over the next 5
VJ,
years you're going to start
Davis
seeing.
Love.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
it's a great
Preach it.
field. David Toms. I mean, it's a great
field, and he just absolutely
Jim
waxed everybody.
Furyk.
He waxed everybody. This was called the Furyk and Friends tournament.
Yes.
Too.
Okay, so I don't know why it's all caps. That's what's been bothering me. Is every notification I've gotten, it's just like the constellation
They're
Furyk
yelling.
and Friends.
They're yelling it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the Furyk and Friends.
the constellation Furyk and Friends winner.
It's because Phil was in it. Told you,
Furyk
he's already
finished
bringing that
T4.
much to the tour. Already, he's bringing that to the tour.
T4 in your own tournament where you've basically doing the entire shindig yourself. T4 is pretty good.
Did he cheat a little bit? Is this his home course? Does he live in Jacksonville? Because the tournament was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's lived there since
home course?
1996.
Okay.
Yeah. It's his. I think he just had a tournament where he raised money. I don't know exactly who played in it. I think it was just a big fundraiser, and somehow they got paired up. And because he's run this tournament for a while as a fundraiser, and they get picked it up as a Champions Tour event.
Yeah, but several of those dudes live down there. Like VJ lives there too.
Yes.
So they live right around the corner from each other.
And they see each other out in their robes picking up the paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey, man, did you forget trash day?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
So this was episode 63. We do want to talk about one more thing, and
That is arcosgolf.com. Ben teased it a little bit. We finally started to get some rounds under our belts. It's a club tracking system. It comes with 14 sensors. You screw them into each individual club, and then you pair them to an app on your phone. And also you have a belt clip that's got a Bluetooth. It's got a Bluetooth in it that links.
You know what's missing in there, Kyle?
All your sensors, because they're
all
in the
my
clubs.
sensors. Yes.
You got a belt clip that that links up to the sensors in the club, and then you just go play golf, and it tracks all your yardages. It gives you smart yardages with weather, all the different variables. It can help you out, give you suggestions. It can keep up with your strokes gained analytics. You can set target handicaps where you want to be, and then it'll show you where you're losing strokes, what you need to practice on, because we don't have, hours and hours and hours to practice on things. So why not know exactly where you struggle, and then you can go spend that 1 hour that you have on the range working on the stuff you actually need to be working on, be efficient. They got cool boxes, as Ben is showing you. The
They
packaging
even
is
will
great.
pair you with, if you're poor, and a droid like Bryson DeChambeau.
yes, if you do have a droid,
You have a Pixel.
If you have it also, I think it does Apple Watch too. So you could
It
hook
does,
it up
yes.
hook it up to your
Watch. If you don't want to have the belt clip, you could link it to your watch and play. It's not for me because I can't play with a watch, but the belt clip's pretty easy. You just put it on and roll with it. It's no big deal. It's been a lot of fun to kind of see where you're losing shots. I want to start posting some stuff. I posted a hole that I played where it was just absolutely ridiculous, but there's so much other stuff on there that you can share to play with too. So we've had a blast. It's Monday. The week is underway, guys, and we're going to hammer out 4 more shows after this, 4 more bangers, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to possibly have some interviews, an awesome possible Friendship Friday coming up. We're actually going to have a friend this time.
We had a friend last time.
We did. We had each other.
And Taylor, what's up?
We
Thanks
had
for
each
jumping
other.
in there.
I know.
We had
Thank
each
you.
other.
Thank you.
We had
guys.
each other. We're going to
Thank
share
you.
some,
Thank you.
possibly some more picks later on in the week. We're going to look at some more prop stuff that should be a little bit easier to maybe win. So we'll play around with that too. So y'all,
I got nowhere to go but up from here, man.
Yeah, dude, you got a lot of WDs and CUTs on the on the line. So we got it.
Yeah, you have yet to have a guy hit a shot on a Saturday.
I
season,
got a paper full of zeros on mine, man. None of them are showing up on Saturday or Sunday. I got a bunch of family guys on my picks. They're spending time with their family on the weekend.
Maybe you'll get a guy who does that, like plays Saturday and then gets cut. I mean, that could be the next step for you.
Maybe.
Maybe I get a guy that just teases me and gets all the way to Sunday and just WDs on the back 9. That'd be so awesome. I would love that.
That'd be cool too. Tomorrow. So hey, tomorrow, a little teaser for tomorrow. There was a picture floating around this weekend, guys.
Oh boy, was there.
There was a picture, and it was exciting. It was intriguing. It was There's a little hint right there. Ben's giving you a little hint. Possible little big cat news here in the future. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to break it down tomorrow. Y'all follow us on social media. Follow us on subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rate, subscribe, review on the Apple Podcasts app. Go anywhere you can find a podcast. We're on there. Anywhere you get social media, we're on there. Follow us. Stay caught up on all the news, and we'll try to keep you with some fun content all week long. It's been a blast. It's Monday.
We didn't shake him, Nate. We tried.
Let's get
me
the
with the
week
Arcos
going.
boxes. Nate with the flexing.
I'm a pro now.
You
now.
are.
Let's get the week going, everybody. It's the Dadbod Golf Pod.
Always broken.